also one of the best times of the year to work your plexus business. And so we want to make sure throughout all the craziness and busyness of the season that we are still working our plexus business. And yes, I know that that will look different than probably any other month. And no, we are not telling you to not go to your Christmas parties and events and all of that. But we are just going to give you some ideas today of ways to work your plexus business throughout this crazy time. Because, I mean, y'all, if you haven't seen my post about my Christmas cards, like I can't even get it together. I put all the stamps on the wrong side of my Christmas cards, okay? And so I was like, oh my gosh, so I tried to start taking them off, and it's like ripping the envelope. And so I'm like, never mind. So Scott takes them to the post office for me. He goes in because y'all know I'm in like on a scooter. So he takes them in, and they're like, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. So yesterday I'm like, okay, we'll see if any of them get to where they're supposed to be. So I got a couple of texts that people got them, whatever, people laughing with me, not at me, right? And so I get the mail yesterday, and there's 4 cards, one of which has it on the left side, and it just didn't make it through. 2 of which have no stamp at all. And the 4th one doesn't have an address. Like, so when I mean we know it's crazy, like, I don't even know what's wrong. Like, my brain has left my body or something. So
you can't even blame that on your kids. Like, they didn't do it for you.
Well,
like,
and the funny thing is that even when I caught what I had done, I started doing the rest of them, and I caught myself still doing it. I think it's because I had our return address printed on the back this year, and so I didn't write it. And I guess I need to go back to school or something. I don't know. Anyways, that whole story is just to tell you, yes, we know it's crazy, absolutely, but we want to give you simple ways to keep working your business throughout this holiday season. But first of all, I'm going to put a plug in, and then at the end, we're going to talk about everything that's going on. But my first plug is going to be, are you registered for Super Saturday? Raise your hand if you're registered for Super Saturday. Okay, awesome. Everyone needs to be at Super Saturday. Yes, I'm aware some of you will have to drive 4 or 5 hours. It will be so much fun. Grab your friends, make it a girls trip. Just get there. It's going to be absolutely amazing. That being said, I know there are some that, absolutely can't get there. Get registered for the live stream. You do not want to miss out on Super Saturday. Ever, 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 ever. So anyways, that's my plug. So Alicia's going to get started and give us some tips, and we're going to kind of talk through that. And then at the end, I'm going to go back through and talk about everything that's going on right now, because we have a lot of stuff going on right now.
We do. We have a lot of stuff going on. And I have a big list of intentional things for you to do for working your business. So if you have a pen and paper, great. If you're driving, do not feel like you need to pull over or do not feel like you need to get off the call. Just listen to it again later, maybe, if you want to take some notes, or you may be really good at remembering, not like me, and not need to write it down. But while I'm talking about these things, I want you to think in your head, which of these have I already been doing? Which of these can I add to what I'm already doing? And what other things that I'm doing that maybe we don't mention today that you can share with all of us here in the comments or in the chat. And if you're new to Zoom, if you look at the bottom of your screen, you'll see there's a chat button. You might have to roll your mouse over it, but you can comment and ask questions and things there. And then any of us can answer, or if you need to send a private one, you can as well. So that's the benefit of being on these live, y'all that are watching the recording, is that you get to ask questions and be in the chat. So, and we get to see your pretty faces, and that's always fun. But anyway, okay, so the first thing that I have written on here is to be intentional with your posts, okay? So granted, this time of year, we are already seeing a lot of ads and a lot of things where people are trying to sell us things. What your posts need to be sharing about right now is how Plexus is working in your life and making a difference. Maybe you need Edge to help you shop. Right? Maybe you need Slim to help you with your sugar cravings. I've seen that mentioned several times. Probio 5 to help with allergies. Whatever it is that's working for you, make sure you're sharing that with the world, because they're looking on social media for deals. They're looking on social media for other things. Let them see why you love Plexus. What if Plexus is paying for your Christmas? And I know when Beth and I first started, that was like one of our main goals, was just to have our Plexus Friday checks pay for our Christmas. I remember Beth didn't have to do garage sales anymore because her Plexus Friday checks paid for all of her Christmas for her kids. And that was a huge, huge, huge win. Things like that. You never know how, just an extra couple $100 could help somebody pay for their Christmas. And it's not too late for somebody to join and actually make enough to pay for Christmas, right? So do you have anything to add about your posting?
No, I just, make sure that you absolutely, that you are doing it. And I know that, but don't just be posting about that, and absolutely put it in your daily life. I remember last year, I made a post of Luke standing by the Christmas tree. And I don't even know why he was standing by the Christmas tree, but it was just festive. And it was talking about, he was holding oranges. He used to not be able to eat oranges because his eczema would flare so bad. And he was excited he was able to eat those little cutie oranges or whatever. But anyways, just make sure you are doing it, because here's the thing. December is here, but January is coming, and January is where it's at. Seriously, right. People want to lose weight. People want to get healthy. People want to start their New Year's off right. So I know we're busy. It takes 2 seconds to get on there and post something. The other thing I'm finding for sure is not posting the same graphics, but definitely taking a picture of maybe you, like I said, like Luke by the Christmas tree. Facebook is doing all kinds of crazy things lately. It's making me nuts, but and people aren't seeing things. And I've really noticed that when I'm just posting some kind of graphic that I found somewhere, that people are not seeing them as much. Also, being intentional of the time of day that you're posting is huge, I believe. I've been kind of playing with that a little bit, and I noticed when I post at a random time in the middle of the day, people don't see it at all. And not even one person. And so just, be watching that as well.
Yeah, mornings and evenings, right?
Yeah.
Are best. Think about when you're
try the carpool time, just because the moms are sitting there. Mm-hmm. But I don't find that the carpool time always people see it. And I will also tell you this: that if I see one of my posts nobody has seen it, and you can tell when nobody's seen it, nobody's liked it, nobody's done anything, I'll delete it and post it 2 days later, for sure.
Right. That's a good point right there. So you don't want to post anything that looks too salesy, but even if you're out on a carriage ride with your family, and maybe Plexus helped you pay for that carriage ride, you can just talk about your family and the carriage ride and the fun, and then hashtag thanks Plexus. You know what I mean? Like little things like that, just a reminder that Plexus is involved in your daily life. Every post doesn't have to be about Plexus or have a product featured in it, right? We change people's lives and change the quality of lives in all areas, whether it's health or financially. Make sure.
Sorry, go ahead. Another thing I was going to say is that, and some people don't know this, and make sure you're in that ambassador community page, because they are, and would be a graphic, but they are posting compliant testimonies over there all the time now. And so you can get those, do not share it, copy and paste it, and you can get those and put those over there. So but definitely make those mix in with lifestyle for sure. Use our stories. If you don't have a story, go put up there, oh my gosh, Beth realized when she would not have to have garage sales for Christmas that this really would be a thing. Now her and her husband stay home with their kids, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Make them personal for sure.
Right. It didn't have to be your story. It could be any testimonial. That was actually my next point.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay, because testimonials are where it's at, right? People want to hear stories of hope, and they want to hear stories of how, how do we have this whole pain relief line? Somebody asked me the other day, I didn't know y'all had, what's ease? What's pain? I didn't know you had pain relief. Really? Really? So I'm like, we've got to do a better job of sharing all of our products. So we do have this amazing pain relief line that gets people off their hydrocodone, y'all. Seriously. Y'all know Jen Mango, one of my BFFs. She just had major surgery, and she is off all drugs. She's only taking Ease and Nerve. So it can really help people recover faster. I know Trisha's on here. She had the same thing. She was on Ease after having her surgery and was feeling great. So, being able to drive again is huge, right? You want to get off those drugs. So, stories and testimonials. And like Beth just said, with Plexus Worldwide, is it Plexus? Are they doing it on Worldwide, or are they doing it on the PAC?
I think it's the community page.
I think it is too. Now, on that page, you have to be an ambassador. So our customers are not seeing those testimonials. So if you're on the Plexus Ambassador community, and they will, if you're not in there yet, They will ask you for your ambassador ID before they'll let you in. They need to check to see if, yes, you're a current ambassador to be in that group.
It's on the ambassador page.
Okay. So good. So that means that you all can copy and paste those and share those testimonials. Don't ever share it from that group, because only people that are in that group will be able to see what you share. That makes sense? You want to copy it and paste it. Also, the next one I have on here is lunches, parties, and coffees. I have made a huge effort to go to everything I'm invited to this year. It's kind of taxing. Like last week, I missed my workout twice, but I'm like, you know what? I'm taking one for the team here. But I went to a coffee. I went to a lunch date. I met new people. I added to my Facebook. I built, some more relationships, and I'm, had a blast because I met some new people. And guess what? I've got people asking already after those 2 meetings last week. I've got another one this week that I'm invited to. I also went and if you're a parent and you have, they're doing decorating at school, or they need volunteers for maybe a teacher luncheon or something, get up there, meet people and get to know people and build those relationships. And if y'all haven't watched it yet, we posted today, day 4, what's it called? December to Remember series that we're doing with, what is it called?
Dare to Dream.
Dare to Dream. Last year was December to Remember.
Yeah, I was day 1, and I could not remember while I was doing my video. I could not remember for the life of me what it was called. So I just kept looking up stuff.
Well, Jen Hawkins did one on relationships. And I'm telling you, y'all, this is where it's at. This is why our business works. This is why we are different than other companies, okay, is building relationships. So lunches, coffees, set up coffees with some friends and go to all the parties, okay? The next one is gifts. For friends, teachers, neighbors, etc. You may have some friends or some teachers or some neighbors that don't know that you do Plexus, or maybe they do, but they never tried it or made an effort. You can get a cute little mug, put a stick of Slim in there. You know what? I don't know if I have it. Hold, please.
Hold, please.
Okay, look how cute this is. This is a tiny little mason jar. Okay, it's little bitty. It actually holds 2 scoops of lean perfectly. Okay, and then you can get these little Made with Love stickers, and this little sticker actually fits on top, and you can write what it is. So Jen Mango had a little holiday party with some people on her team, and they all got together and made some of these to give out to teachers and friends, just with a little note on it. I know one of the girls put in PB5 with the chocolate and wrote on the top, mix with 1 cup of Greek yogurt for a Reese's peanut butter dip. Eat with apples or pretzels. Isn't that cute? Just for a quick little, individual dip for a snack, but it's healthy. 20 grams of protein plus the protein from the Greek yogurt. I mean, that's huge, right? She said her daughter eats that once a week. That's a great idea. That's intentional, right? So she's making that and she's giving it to teachers or some of the office staff at school. That's a perfect gift for office staff. Something like that. Some of them had little tied candy canes on top and had some crushed candy cane on the top for a peppermint chocolate shake. Isn't that cute? Or even with the vanilla for a peppermint shake, that already the vanilla, we all know that it tastes like Chick-fil-A ice cream, right? Does it not? The vanilla lean tastes just like Chick-fil-A ice cream. And if you haven't had Chick-fil-A ice cream, then you're missing out because it tastes like lean. But anyway, you can totally make their peppermint shake, which is 650 calories for a tiny small one. You can totally make a healthy version with our lean and some peppermint. So I have some of those gifts for teachers and friends and neighbors. You can also put in a little, you can make your own gift card, or actually in Plexus Print, my Plexus Print, they have some gift cards that you can get back there if you want official ones, but you can also just make them yourself, say good for, $10 off your next Plexus order of $50 or more, something, whatever you want to do. It's your business. Remember, you're a business owner. So
Alicia, I think the ones in Plexus Print the gift cards that they have there are just for Plexus Print. I don't think they're for.
Oh, just to buy in Plexus Print? See, somebody else was telling me that you could use them for other things.
I was in a conversation yesterday with this.
Okay.
So go look at it. If you're curious in doing gift cards, go look at it. But I think that they're just, actually, I'll look at it while we're on here right now. I'll look it up.
Okay, look it up. But I also don't think that they're anything that special. I think you could probably make a cute one yourself. And then the next one I have here is you want to be intentional with working your business. Okay. So I know we're all busy. We're all crazy busy. And here's the thing, time freedom and time management are hugely important in our business. Okay. So whether you can devote 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or an hour each day, here's what I have a challenge for you. I want you to pull out your handy dandy calendar. And I want you for the rest of this week, I want you to find a time to schedule working your Plexus business. And if you can do it several times a day, say, you know what, I have free time, at 10:30 a.m., I'll put 15 minutes there. I have free time during my lunch. You know what, I can do 30 minutes at lunch. You know what, and I'm free again, after I pick up the kids from school or whatever. While they're doing homework, I can do another 15 minutes. Wherever you can schedule your time, because we're all so crazy busy that isn't it easy to get wrapped up, all your extra time suddenly is now to looking for things on Amazon, or looking at other people's Facebook posts, or looking on Instagram for different things, because we all know Instagram has got the best shopping in there with all the cool stuff that they always, at least it's always popping up on mine. I might have to buy one of those new what's it called? I need a new mattress. I might, all these mattresses, and I know it's listening to me because it pulls up on mattresses all the time. Anyway.
Yeah, they totally listen. Okay, listen, I can't even find gift cards on here, but I'll keep looking. But they do have some super cute Christmas cards and Happy New Year cards. So I know I've bought these for just to have, like, not the Christmas ones. They have all kinds, but and I love them because they're just like, one says you're amazing. Like, I would love to get a card that says you're amazing. You know what I mean? Like, anyways, it has your name and your Plexus stuff on there. But they do have Christmas cards and stuff, but I don't even see the gift cards. But
that's a great idea. Send that to your potentials with a contact me for $10 off your next order or whatever, or even to your customers as a thank you. That's a perfect.
Yeah, like one says wishing you a happy and healthy holiday season, and on the back, like, you can write on it, and then it has like your name, your ambassador ID, your phone number, your website. I'm wishing you a happy and healthy new year 2019. So that might even be a good idea. And then there's like regular ones too. But anyways, those are some cute things. And like, if you need team gifts or whatever, like if you do stuff for other people, I just noticed, like, it popped up when I first got on here, they have a new lean shaker bottle. That's cool. I know a lot of y'all got those at Leaders Retreat, but those of us that weren't there didn't get a lean shaker bottle. So anyways, they're super cute. Anyways, carry on. Sorry.
Okay. We need to check that out more often. They need to
I know. I'm still looking for the gift card. I just can't figure out where to find it, but I'm still looking to see if I can find out that information.
Okay. So my next point is just bring up Plexus in conversation. And, that's making an intent, right? If you're talking to somebody, if they're complaining about something, it seems like there's a lot of complainers this time of year. There really are. And here's one other thing that you can do is you can show joy. You can show that, you're happy and you're in a good mood. And all of you, these faces that I see on here that I know that you are all really good at this is, showing your smiley face if somebody else is being a grouch. I know Regina would turn that frown upside down. She'd say, you're not going to do that at holiday season. This is Christmas time. So anyway, I just want you, be that joy that somebody else wished they had, and so they're like, why are you always happy and smiling, and what is making you so cheerful? Be that person.
Well, here's the deal. People are drawn to that. Somebody, and I am not, like, believe me, I am not, I've had my grumpy times, but Friday night, I will say this, I was at a football game, and it was crazy weather. But we're going to state. So anyways, we'll just throw it out there. Anyways, we had a weather delay. And so here I am on my scooter, like, hobbling along, it's super long delay. There's no place to sit. And somebody was like, why are you always so happy? And I'm like, what else are you going to do? Right. And that's when I said, I was like, they're like, you're rolling around on a scooter with Christmas lights on your scooter and you're just like happy. And they're like, if anybody was going to get hurt, you're the personality that need to do that. People want to be around people that are happy and excited. People don't want to be around grumpy people. Make me, like, my body hurt. I don't have time for that. So bring joy to somebody. I always tell people, make somebody smile today, whatever that looks like. Just go out of your way and smile at somebody. Do you know that could make their day? That could totally change their whole entire week. People, especially this time of year, are going through crazy stuff, y'all, and we don't know it at all. So be joyful. We have so much to be thankful for. Be joyful, because people, want to be around people that are happy, and people that are happy encourage other people, and people that are happy, people want to be friends with, right? I promise you, if somebody's going to talk negative to me, I'm going to turn the other way. I'll be nice to them, but I don't do well with that. The way, even holding a door open for somebody, just be kind. And it's amazing how people will be, want to be around. I mean, just doing that, sometimes people just will want to do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Anyways, I don't know. I got off on a tangent there. Sorry. The dog's barking too. Anyways.
I just heard the fire alarm beep thing.
At least it's not the middle of the night.
I know, but Michael just left on a trip. Seriously.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably somewhere up high. Okay. And that was like, the dog's perked up. I'm like, oh. Okay, the next one. Wear swag. My little plexus hat. You know what? You could probably go and buy you a hat and have it not either embroidered or like those people with the crickets, they could probably make a plexus cute hat for you. Wouldn't that be fun to wear? And that's easy. You can throw it on with anything. I also have a plexus Christmas shirt. It's kind of old, but and this is kind of old too. It's the old logo, but still. Also, you can just wear regular plexus ball cap. I have a thing where if I go to a sporting event for my kids, I'll always wear either their team hat and a plexus shirt or their team shirt and a plexus hat. So I always have it representing somewhere. And I just want to make sure people don't forget. I'm not in their face about it at all. I don't ever see people running from me when I come, which is good. But it's just a reminder. Hey, don't forget, Alicia's at Plexus Girl. Okay.
I've had people at stores ask me about it. I swore, I'm telling you right now, this is my little secret. I swore I would never wear anything that said plexus on it, ever, ever, ever. I was like, I'm not doing that. Why would I do that? That's so cheesy. But I mean, like, look, even today I have something on. I always have it on, right? But like, I literally have been at numerous stores, numerous places that people are like, I've never heard of that. What is it? And you better believe that I follow up and go, bring them a sample back to where they are or get their address or whatever. The other day Luke went, got his haircut at a new place, and we were talking about it. I friended the person on Facebook right then and there, and I've been messaging back and forth, with her. People don't know what plexus is. It's amazing to me. People don't know what plexus is. There's so many people who've never heard of it. And yeah. So your swag definitely helps.
Swag helps. I have on here white elephant. Just a reminder, you can always have a plexus gift as a white elephant gift. The good kind, not the bad kind, of course. So that's always good. And then be happy when others are crabby. Listening to training calls while you wrap presents. Okay, so fitting in training calls sometimes can be hard, right? I always listen to something plexus in the car. I mean, right now I really like to listen to Christmas music, but I'm making sure that I fit in listening to these, what is it again? Dare to Dream? Dare to Dream calls for sure. The Plexus Ambassador community page is doing a lot of trainings, and they are doing lives. So I can put it on the media button on my car and listen to these while I drive. And I don't want to miss one. Y'all, they're addicting, are they not? Like, you want to hear them all. You want to hear all the stories. And they're also redoing a lot of the Diamond documentaries, which is crazy. They came out a year ago to do my update on my Diamond documentary, and it is still not out. So one day we'll have a re-release of my Diamond doc, but it's taking forever. And then let's see, I have, to keep cards and samples in your purse. Okay, so when you're shopping, you have a good sales clerk that's doing a really good job helping you. I had one the other day walk me to the other side of the store, even though it wasn't their department, to help me find something. That kind of stuff, that is a good person. You want that person on your team, somebody that is willing to go out of the way for somebody. And so, I just asked him, hey, is this seasonal work for you? Or is this your full-time job? Or do you love your job? And, somebody that's working at Target or Dillard's, they probably don't love their job, right? Have you ever looked at other opportunities to maybe earn some extra income for your family? Something that maybe you could do on the side along with this. And hey, are you on Facebook? Are you on Instagram? Let's connect. Even if you don't have a business card, which business cards are kind of obsolete right now because usually everybody can find each other online, right? So mean, I do have some, but the main thing I always want to do is get them on my Facebook, right? Become Facebook friends with them so that I can, personally and send them some information.
And also, if you're going to do business cards, do sample cards instead of business cards, to be real honest with you. Because they have them on that MyPlexus print. You can get them there. But like literally it has your information printed like a business card would, but there's a place for a stick of Slim. And so they're a little bit bigger to put in your purse, but I think that they are worth it. I kind of went away. I still have my business cards, but I definitely use the sample cards more than the business cards.
I have both because I've had some people where I didn't want to offend them, giving them a sample card that said Slim on it. If you don't know this person and they're really heavy. So I got some business cards that are just like the health and happiness company. And strategically, because that's all I used to carry was the sample cards. Mm-hmm. And I met this one girl, and it was actually last Christmas. I was out shopping, and I met this girl who was, drop dead gorgeous, but really, really, really heavy. And I couldn't do it. I couldn't give her a stick of Slim. I didn't want to offend her, right? But I just tried to become Facebook friends with her, even though I knew I had that in my purse. I became Facebook friends with her, and slowly and surely, I'm still working on her. But if I had that health and happiness card right away, I could have given it to something like that to her. So I have those now that I keep both in my purse. So it just depends. You got to be strategic. Again, that's working with intent, right? Okay, so here's another thing I have written down here is
hey, somebody asked where to find the Diamond Docs. They are on the website, but also they come out in the Scoop every week. That's where they're releasing them, is in the Scoop, but they are on the website as well.
Okay, so I've got reasons why we do what we do: time freedom, shopping, relationships, reasons why we do what we do, and then people that you meet when you're out, the sales clerks and things like that. When you have an objection, like, I'll get back to you at the beginning of the year. You want to circle back and remind them, hey, at the beginning of the year for New Year's resolutions, that's like our main season. You want to get in now so that you can take advantage of that main season, right? So they want to join right now so that they can get their business going, so that they can be a part of that. And then with Super Saturday and a new product release, more than likely, I'm not 400% sure, but something big is happening, because they're saying that you want, no matter what, every single person on your team should be registered, whether they're watching from home or at somewhere. So there's going to be there's usually a tie-in there. If you've registered for Super Saturday, then you will get XYZ. So you'll either get something for a better price, or you'll be able to get some kind of a kit. There's something that's going to go tie along with you registering. I think that's all that I have. Oh, wait, no. Hold on.
I love the little mason jar idea.
I know, isn't that cute?
Super cute.
Hang on. Okay. Listening to training calls, that's working with intent. Okay, coupon and Christmas cards. I like those cards from MyPlexus print, though. Those are pretty awesome, like for customers and potentials. Okay. I think that's all that I have. Oh, drinking your Slim in public. I love having my pink drink with me, especially if I'm going to like lunch at the school, or, I'm out shopping. I will have it out strategically. And I've had people ask me, what is that? What are you drinking? What's in your water bottle? And if it's specifically in a water bottle, they can see that you mixed it yourself, right? They know that it didn't come like that because it's in an Ozark bottle or Ozarka bottle or whatever. So, anyway, I like to do that as well. It's strategic. I grab it as I go into the store or go into wherever I'm going. Okay, let me see. Do y'all have any questions or any other ideas for working with intent?
Hey, one thing I want to say is, and I want to encourage everyone to do this. I want to encourage everyone to plan now a sip and see or some type of an event for January. Because I've really gone back to doing those, and I know that several team members have really gone back to doing those. And whether it's you have a ton of potentials or you just have team members, it's fine. Like, make it open to everyone, but just getting people back together and getting potentials there if possible really, really, really has been huge in the past couple of months. in our team, and I love seeing people doing them. But if you plan it now and put it on the calendar now, then you won't be like, oh, it's too late in the month to plan it. So it'll just be February. But you're going to want to be ready in January. And so I know Alicia and I are talking about possibly doing one in the Frisco area later in January. I know for people on this side of town, I've been doing them about once every 6 weeks. Nothing fancy, but I really want you to put that on your calendar and get that in your in your thoughts now. Tag team with another person if you want to. That's what we do out here. There's 3 of us that do them together. We're not even on the same team. There's another diamond out here and then another friend of ours. And so anyways, those have been great, but I really want to encourage y'all to do that. You don't have to do them every week, but honestly, I think that they're super important. And so, like I said, we've been doing about every 6 weeks out here, and it's helping tremendously. So that's another idea. Okay. Alicia, you want to say anything else, or do you want me to talk about everything that's going on right now?
Yeah. Let's fill them in and make sure their calendars are
okay.
Perfect.
First of all, right now, Way to Earn is still going on. You have until December 14th. Guys, this is a huge opportunity for you to earn some Christmas cash. Huge, huge, huge. Please let your ambassadors know. People do not read emails. People do not see things on our team pages a lot of the time. Please let your teammates know that this is going on. For if you sign 3 ambassadors, and this started back, I don't remember the start date. Does anyone remember the start date? If you sign 3 ambassadors with the $199 welcome packs, then you'll earn $200. If you sign 6 with the $199 welcome pack, it's $500. And if you do 10, it's $1,000. That ends on December the 14th. It's anybody's game. You could still get as many as you want. You still have, today's what is today? The 3rd, 4th? Today's the 4th. You still have that many days. I know anybody could do it. So make sure that y'all are talking to your team about that. Talking about team pages, please make sure that you are physically going to the team pages every day and looking for information. People, I don't know what is going on with Facebook. Like, I have another page. It's like a recipe page for moms, and I'm the only admin on that page. And I'm not even seeing things on my own page that, when people try to post things. It's something with Facebook algorithms, but people are not seeing team pages. I can see, I'll post something on my team page and you can tell nobody sees it. So please make sure you're being intentional about going to those team pages every day, because there's lots of information going up there. So Way to Earn. Slay the Season is wrapping up. I think it's too late to maybe start Slay the Season, but if you've been a part of it, don't forget to upload your pictures by December 14th. Dare to Dream. That's what Alicia's been talking about. If you have not heard, I believe it's 31 jewels that I have for the whole month of December. I don't know if they're doing on Christmas Day. I don't know. But anyways, Brianne Coolidge has put this together. And every day this month, there is a jewel speaker, and there's just some little information, and it asks you a couple questions, like no big deal, literally. Probably they're between 5 and 15 minutes. Mine was a little bit too long. I didn't mean to make it that way. But anyways, and so we're posting those on our team pages. Again, people aren't seeing them. But you don't want to miss out on these. It's jewels from all over the country, some of who you've never heard of, amazing speakers, amazing ideas. Please, please, please participate in these. Literally, all you have to do is watch it and comment, whatever you learned. It's not a contest. It's not anything. It's just great information. It could be something you're being intentional with. Push play while you're driving down the road. Literally, most of them are like 5 minutes. So that's a huge thing. And team dinner. I don't know how many local people we have on here, but we are having a team dinner on December the 12th at 6:30 in the Frisco area. If you are able to go, please let us know, because we're trying to get a head count to make sure we have a place that fits us all. Just a fun team dinner. Next week, our Zoom is going to be a 30-minute power hour. We know as the holidays get closer and closer, Alicia, somebody just walked past you in your house. I guess you have somebody homesick.
Yes.
Somebody just walked past you. We know as we get closer to Christmas that people have Christmas parties, kids stuff, work stuff, finals are coming up, all of that. And so next week is going to be our last Zoom for the year until we have our Super Saturday wrap up. But next week it'll be a 30-minute power hour. That's it. So hop on for 30 minutes and we're going to get some work done in preparation for, the upcoming year for sure. So please make sure your team, again, these Zooms, please make sure your teams know about them. And lastly, I'm going to talk about Super Saturday one more time. It is so important to get to these events. I remember my first Super Saturday. I had never been to an actual Plexus event. I had Earned Leaders Retreat that year, and because of work, I couldn't go. And I really didn't even know what Super Saturday was. And in the back of my mind, I was like, I don't know what this is, but whatever. But I went, and it totally changed my whole way of thinking. First of all, and Super Saturday back then, do you remember our Super Saturday back then, Alicia, compared to what they are now? They're so different. But it didn't matter what it was like. My belief soared, and I got to meet other Plexus people. I got to see other teams, and it just being around Plexus people made me want to be a part of this. Just like we were talking about being happy and wanting people to want to be around you. That's what it was. I wanted to be a part of this. And so there was training, and I don't even think there were a lot of announcements at that one. I think it was just some training. And anyway, so please make sure to get to Super Saturday. Please make sure your team is registered for Super Saturday. It's super important to be there. So I think that's all. There's a lot going on right now.
Hey, did you talk about free shipping?
Oh, no, I didn't talk about free shipping.
We still have free shipping going on. So what you need to do is when you log into your back office, if you click on your little, there's a little circle and it'll have your initials in it. And that's how you go to your account. And you can click on subscriptions and you can change your subscription. So what I've done the last 3 months to make sure that I get free shipping is I'll go and I order all kinds, it's different every time. So it's not like I need a subscription that's the same all the time, but I'm going in and changing it because intentionally I want to get the free shipping. That's important to me because I order a lot. So anyway, if you go on there, as long as your order is 145 PV or more, you will get free shipping. And so, and it does it automatically for you if you're an ambassador and you're doing it as a subscription. I think it has to be dated like the next day. So like if you do it today, you can date it tomorrow, and you have to hit the change date button if you want to do that and get it earlier. So don't miss out on free shipping. This is the last month for that. Okay. And then, also for Super Silver, this is the last month they've extended Super Silver. So that's getting 50 points. So if any of you are already silver and you're trying, you want to earn some extra money, you can get to Super Silver this month, get to 50 points. That's 10 people giving you 5 points, right? 20 is your magic number for gold. 10 is for Super Silver. This is the last month for that. And you can get an extra $75 into this month. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Slay the Season, the $199 welcome kits, she already said was through December the 14th. Do not forget that the new $199 welcome kits will give you points as well. So if you're looking for points to promote, especially if you're shooting for gold or higher, that's really important. For silver, obviously, you just need welcome packs. You don't need points. For Super Silver, people can buy and even a $99 welcome pack. And Campbell, turn that off. And people can even buy a $99 welcome pack, and it'll count for ghost points for Super Silver only. Does that make sense? Well, also for Fast Start Gold. But anyway, so the $199 welcome kits, though, are the best deal on products. If you have a bargain shopper, make sure you're telling them about the savings that they can get on products if they do the $199 welcome pack.
Yes. So that's a lot. There's so much. We know you have lots going on too, but guys, just be intentional. I mean, I'm telling you, if you can do 5 minutes 3 times a day, please make an effort to do. I mean, everybody can find 5 minutes 3 times a day, even in the busiest day that you have. Okay. Whether it be while you're waiting on something, or this time of year not even gonna lie, while you're in the drive-through line, whatever, wherever. I mean, it's just real life right now. And so be intentional, message people, just let people know, because January is coming for sure, and what you're doing now is what your year is going to look like next year for sure. So don't quit, don't stop posting, don't stop anything, just keep going.
And we haven't even talked about Joyome and how that's a whole new market, right? For even when you see your relatives this year, you didn't have that last year. So you have something new to talk about. Make sure you have some Joyome samples on hand to share with your relatives when you get together for Christmas. And then also same with, with handing out samples to your friends and something cute. You can give them like a little eye mask. Those little masks that come in the little individual packs that are super cute. Get one of those with a little sample of Joy Out, and share that with a cute bow or something. That'd be fun to give them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But just think outside the box. MyPlexusPrint.com has a ton of stuff. Somebody said they were looking for swag. I think that's really probably one of the only places you can get swag anymore. I don't know that there's too many Etsy shops left that have swag on them, but maybe, I don't know. I haven't looked in a long time, but it's all like everything on my Plexus Print goes with like our themes and stuff and our colors and all that. So anyways, any other questions? Anybody want to say anything?
I'll go ahead and quit recording real quick. Oh, wait. That's not what I wanted.